Thanks for stopping by for number 742 on our countdown to 750. 3/4 of 1,000. Hard to believe, man. Closing in on 4 years on the channel. Late March, so a couple milestones coming, man. Just had my 50th birthday. They're all coming at the same time. Today we're gonna go Skinnyman, day-to-day basis. So further ado, just jump in. See who's got for us.
It's such a bloody waste.
I'm a success, mate. I'm a fucking star.
So Skinnyman, now that you've signed the deal with Talking Loud and you're currently recording your album, how's this altered your lifestyle?
Let me play this one, tell you exactly how it is in Finsbury. Cause in my life, ain't nothing nice. Check your blood. Nowadays I live my life on a day-to-day basis, cause everybody in the whole fam's got cases. Roaming the streets that are full of the screw faces, resorting us back to the blocks on the staircases. We hope we don't get to face the bases who wanna try erase us to take the papers. Laters, late what my whole cancer estate is. Dwelling on the city on top of these skyscrapers. Me, I keep a watch.
Bro, I'm turn this up a bit. Hey, I like the very beginning where this reporters ask him, like, "Hey, man, you signed a record deal. How's things? How's your life now?" And I think, for the most part, man, that's the mentality. As you sign that deal, you become famous. You move out of the hood, so to speak. Get your cars, your mansions, your more jewelry than you'd ever want. Jewelry that would choke Mr. T, man. But for the most part, man, Skinnyman's like, hey, my life my life hasn't changed one bit, man. I'm still living in the estate, still kind of living in kind of like the prison of, because he uses the word block. I think that can be used like a double meaning there, man. Like the block that you live on, but also a lot of times these estates is like it's set up like a prison, man. You know, you're not meant to escape that shit, and I think that's kind of what he's getting at. I'm still living here. I'm still living among all these cats that, that may necessarily not want the best for me. But I like the way he starts this, man.
Cause in my life, ain't nothing nice. Check your blood. Nowadays I live my life on a day-to-day basis, cause everybody in the whole fam's got cases. Roaming the streets that are full of the screw faces, resorting us back to the blocks on the staircases. We hope we don't get to face the bases who wanna try erase us to take the papers. Laters, late what my whole cancer estate is. Dwelling on the city on top of these skyscrapers. Me, I keep a watch over the whole of my acres, from those who wanna take us from 5 hoes to...
My apologies. That's sort of business. I want to hear this bar where he says dwelling. I just want to hear it because I think there's some nice wordplay there I missed there. One sec.
Dwelling on the city on top of these skyscrapers. Late what my whole cancer estate is. Dwelling on the city on top of these skyscrapers. Me, I keep a watch over the whole of my acres, from those who wanna take us from 5 hoes to fakers. Cause all we're trying to be is money makers, so we might have had a chance to escape from some of these derelict cases.
Yeah, I mean, I like the wordplay because of dwelling, also building a house. So, but it's also a way of kind of like being introspective, looking at something in part of your life and dwelling on that, worrying about that. So, nice wordplay on there, double entendre on that. But at the same time, he's talking about being on top of there, man, looking over what he has, looking over his people, making sure his family is safe, his friends are safe, because people outside, the cops, can't remember what else he said, but this don't want the best, man. Don't want the best for the people who are living there, and so he keeps that watchful eye out, man. Not only for the people outside, but also the people inside. Yeah, man. Hey, Good wordplay.
City on top of these skyscrapers. Me, I keep a watch over the whole of my acres. From those who wanna take us, from 5-0s to fakers. Cause all we're trying to be is money makers. So we might have had a chance to escape from some of these derelict cases. We're living life at fast paces. It's like we're gutter rats trying to contend these rap races. So best to tighten up your laces. Cause this year I'm stepping up a gear too fast for you to chase us. You think I'd wanna stick around this time and have to wait for a cracker to beat my mum down? To get a phone call saying just bring your money now. Buy any little fassie with a bucky running round. I don't love the sound of what those haters wanna do to me. That's why I'm not giving them any opportunity. For me it's not about all of the money and the jewelry. Survival of the fittest is life, so now it's you or me. And I don't wanna move away from the flats, but that's the only way for me to get away from these cats. I sit and wonder why the fuck it has to be like that. I wonder what it would have been like if we blew up in rap, but that's a dream. And me, I put reality first. And yeah, it's real that these fiends wanna steal your mum's purse. Does it seem the whole of this manor is cursed? Like the bubble is boiling and just waiting to burst. This generation's getting worse. These
Bro, man, he's getting real on this shit, right? Like, again, getting deeper into that his life has not changed, and he was hoping that he'd sign that money, or sign that deal, get that money, and get his mum out of the estate, get himself out of the estate, and just have that hope. And it wasn't even, like, especially in North America, I'm sure it's not unlike most places, but I think in North America, I see it in my daughter, right? The idea of just, I want to be famous, I want to be famous, I want to be famous. And their whole idea of being famous is Kim Kardashian, right? And just having more money than God and being able to drive these cars and live in these houses and buy these gifts. And like my daughter was talking to me about how cool it was that Kim Kardashian wrapped all of her Christmas presents in these expensive clothes. And I think it was expensive clothes, but this, to her, in her mind, and a lot of that generation, and people in general, but especially that generation, is that's what being famous is. Famous is all about the shit that you can get. The Skinnyman's just saying, bro, I just wanted to be famous, or I just wanted to make enough money to get my family out of the shit, man. Get away from these cats that are going to steal my mom's purse, beat the shit out of her. Like, that's why he wanted the money, not for the cars, the jewelry, which I think is exactly what he says. Even the fame, just get my family safe, man. Strange kind of reality, right?
life, so now it's you or me. And I don't wanna move away from the flats, but that's the only way for me to get away from these cats. I sit and wonder why the fuck it has to be like that. I wonder what it would have been like if we blew up in rap, but that's a dream. And me, I put reality first. And yeah, it's real that these fiends wanna steal your mum's purse. Does it seem the whole of this manor is cursed? Like the bubble is boiling and just waiting to burst. This generation's getting worse. These youth man are coming up, nothing's out there for them, so they just don't give a fuck. And they ain't got nothing to lose, so then they're out of streets, late nights, confused again. You put your feet in their shoes for them, and you see what you can do for them, and you too might screw for them. And this ain't really nothing new for them, but man like you will probably label them a hooligan to live good or bad. But me, I'm mad cause the hood is bad, dressing in rags on the ags. You know my hood is mad. We'd worry about getting beat up or stabbed. Now we worry about the man who's come to shoot up the app. The dreams we used to have are gone. For those hopes and basic needs, we're in the bottom of the barrel trying to fight for life's necessities. There's older man who's taking time to give advice to me, trying to show me just how nice my life could be. I'd like to share the vision, but all I'm seeing is man on a mission. My streets are full of friction, and you could check my diction. It gets deep everywhere that you go, cause there's snakes everywhere in every ghetto you go. Whoa, whoa.
Yo, man, that's what a powerful song that is in terms of, because he even talks, he brings up the idea that things don't change, right? Because you got these young cats that are out there confused, and the reason why is they don't have the positive influences in their lives. I think he said something at the end there. I should have something about an older cat trying to give him some advice, but it's difficult when you don't see any other way, and that's what he's saying, man. You get try to put yourself in these shoes and see it from these younger cats through their eyes, because when you get old and grumpy like me, so to speak, I mean, you look at everything differently, because I'm 50 times around the sun, man. I have a different way of looking at life than I'm sure a lot of the young cats who may be watching this have a way of looking at life. And you know, I see it with my own kids and stuff too. Is how I see things and interpret things is much different. So he's saying, like, put yourself in these shoes, man, and see what these cats are looking at and what kind of future they see and what kind of future you've left for them. So yeah, man, powerful song, and I think it really does speak a lot to underground hip hop, man, and that idea that unless you kind of sell out and go the pop route or the over there, like the grime, there's not a whole lot of money in it, man. You aren't going to be making, you know, they ain't backing up the Brinks truck and emptying out the back stacks of cash, man. So it's a completely different reality. And cool track, man. I appreciate you cats being here and enjoying this with me. I'm sure you've heard it a million times, but first time for me, obviously, man. And that's, like I said, powerful track. Enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy it, man. I got the list I've got from Jake for these 10 videos that are coming to celebrate the 750, that milestone. I think there's going to be some on there, man, you really enjoy. So hopefully you stick around. Hopefully stick around to 7,500 videos, man. If we make it that far. I might be dead by then. But anyway, love you cats, man. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, stay safe. Be good to each other.